And we talk about more that once WhatsApp banned you. I mean, is it true? And why did WhatsApp ban you? What happened?
So when this idea struck my mind, so I was in depression.
Hmm.
One of my CA friends saw pity on me. He wanted to pull me out of that depression. So he said, "अरे एक picture है ये बाहुबली, बहुत चल रही है." It was 2015 बाहुबली 1.
Hmm.
चल देखने जाते हैं. So we reached the movie theater 15 minutes before the show time. So just to kill time, I was reading a book that week, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. No, आपने सुना होगा. And I just narrated him those 7 habits, thak, 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 because they're very fresh in my mind. And that's my favorite hobby, to explain stuff that I read recently. He was so impressed by my narration. He said, Amrut, look, you're an avid reader. I know because of your elder brother, you read a lot. And I don't get time to read books. You know, like, hey, nobody's busy in life. It's all about priorities. So don't give excuses, okay? If you have time for Facebook, you have time for a book. And he laughed and said, yeah, Amrut, I'm giving excuses, but let me complete. I said, what? कि the way you explained right now, I felt that I visited the book and got the main message of the author without reading his book. इतने अच्छे से तूने personal example के साथ explain किया. You are a great explainer. तू एक काम कर, whichever books you read, you must be taking some notes in your diary. Start sending the pictures of those notes or takeaways on WhatsApp to me so that your reading habit can benefit me. At last line, I think changed my life. My idea for the fourth startup. Yeah. I got so restless that I left the movie in the interval. I lied to my friend that I want to pee. उसकी बाइक की चाबी मेरे जेब में थी. I escaped taking his bike. Spent sleepless night on the internet. कैसा कोई कर रहा है क्या? Making summaries of books. No, in Marathi we call it as avantar vachan. There is no such phrase in any other language. Books which are not part of our school and college syllabus, but we know they are so important when we face the real world. Nobody was doing it. I said, I will do it. But a CA, a non-IT guy who doesn't know how to develop an app or a website, how do I get started? Again, like the golden words of my elder brother. Whenever you are stuck up with the question, what next? What do? Read random. I stumbled upon a book called Acres of Diamonds by Russell Cornell, a very old book. It says creativity inspires, constraint inspires creativity. I said, what? Constraint inspires creativity. हमको लगता है कि सब अवेलेबल होगा तो इनोवेशन विल हैपन. ही सेज नो, जितने रिसोर्सेस कम and if you force yourself to take action within those limited resources, you will come out with a solution, right? I said, wow, this is something different. It shattered my mind. I said, okay, I have WhatsApp. Everybody's on WhatsApp. I don't have to learn coding. I don't have to teach anybody how to use WhatsApp. The whole of India is on WhatsApp. So the first book I summarized was APJ Abdul Kalam's Wings of Fire because he had just passed away in those days. It's a tribute to him, Agni Pank. I made a nice 20-minute summary. That was not a big deal for me. Uh, and shared it with 10 of my close friends on WhatsApp, including the guy who gave me this idea at the Bahubali theater, and told them, please read it. If you like it, you can also share my WhatsApp number with your friends. Within 1 week, I got 1,000 requests from unknown people who were not my direct friends.
I was one of them.
I was like, wow, the idea is working. I named it as Mission Make India Read. And this time, it's not about money. It's not about taking, it's about giving. Only helping people around me to cultivate reading habit. That's all. And WhatsApp was a perfect medium. It was free, without any expectations. And the numbers started growing. Within 1 month, there were 50,000 people on my WhatsApp. Within 6 months, there were 5 lakh. Then I started audio as well. Yeah. And then one fine day, I got a message from WhatsApp that you are banned from using WhatsApp. They thought that I'm doing some cheap marketing or spamming because so many messages I was sending. The whole day, my job was to read a book, make a summary, and send those messages to lakhs of people from my mobile. They must have thought that कुछ cheap marketing or spamming कर रहा है ये. And I was stuck. What to do? Panic. Because next Wednesday, every Wednesday, I used to release a new summary. Everybody must be waiting. What do I do? How do I communicate to them? And so again, whenever you are stuck up with the question, what next? Read random. You must be thinking, WhatsApp bank का solution book से कैसे मिला? मुझे मिला. I read a book called $1 Million Habits by Brian Tracy. What a name. $1 Million Habits. And author says, What's the opposite of worry? The opposite of worry is taking action. Stupid, small action, which may not guarantee that your problem will be solved, but at least you'll get busy doing something and stop worrying. Worry करने से कुछ नहीं होना. I said, okay, what action can I take right now? I can email to WhatsApp. उस दिन मुझे पता चला कि उनका email ID भी होता है. Got it from me. We never think of these things, small actions. I mailed to them and told them that, look, I'm not doing any cheap marketing or spamming. I am on a noble intention to make India read. No, book summaries is just a stupid excuse to cultivate the habit of reading amongst the youth of India, and you should be proud of me that I'm using your platform for this. That's the higher purpose. They took note of this email. Within 1 week, they lifted the ban. See, small actions, big results. कहाँ वो सात समुद्र कंपनी कौन वो काला गोरा बैठा पता नहीं. This is what books have gave me solutions at every step. But then again, I learned this from this episode of WhatsApp ban that if I want to reach out to millions of Indians, now it's right time to have my own platform. WhatsApp पे कुछ भरोसा नहीं है. Then I approached few of my IT friends and literally pleaded them that, look, I don't have anything to give you. I have empty pockets because of my 3 failed startups. But I think I'm making a meaningful contribution to my motherland. Yeah, it's not about book summaries, it's about the higher purpose of reading habit. Even the non-readers who did not bother to buy books have started buying books if they like the summary. I never claim that the summary is a substitute for books. Sorry, that will be a big insult of the author. Yeah. These IT kids, graduates, just freshers, without charging a single rupee, helped me to come out with a nice mobile app and redeem test booklet. And today, 35 lakh readers enthusiastically reading books with me throughout the world.